What's it up, baby? Y'all didn't know who it is. That big boss dog K-Po through the door that taught this boxing. What's good with everybody? Hope everybody having a good day. You know, my day, I went to the gym. You know, put in some work. You know, my shoulder still hurt, but I don't care. So let's talk boxing. Skip and Shannon, you know, on Fox Sports. You know, y'all ain't never seen that show, Undisputed, on Fox Sports. And they was talking about the Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan fight. And before I get into my soliloquy, my bad, shout out to the Real Marlo TV, man. He already did a video talking about this. I think he did this like a day or two ago. You know what I mean? I'm going to post a link in the description to his video because he already gave his viewpoint on this matter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like me, I ain't with that hate stuff. You know what I'm saying? We pay respects to everybody. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I ain't no hating or no flexing or animosity on my channel. You know what I mean? Y'all go subscribe to Real Marlo TV if you haven't. The boy Cole, man, ain't funny than the mud. That's real talk. But yeah, so Skip and Shannon was talking about just about Tank Davis and Ryan fight, basically paying their respects, you know, and talking about how these two, you know, young lions got in the ring. You know, of course, Tank beat the brakes off that boy Ryan and stopped him, but you know, it was he just anyway, he did the fool on that boy. So then, you know, Shannon brings up Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and he's like, yeah, they need to fight. And basically, in other words, he's saying they duck each other. And I'm like, nah, bro, they ain't ducking each other. Terence Crawford ran for some smoke. That's what it is. He didn't sign that contract, right? He didn't sign it. He went and fought a fighter who already had a fight in David Ebenezer. That's facts. It's proven. This ain't no opinionated stuff. This is just something that we saw, right? Now, Errol Spence ain't ducking on Terence Crawford. Errol Spence wants to fight Terence Crawford. He actually told his team wants him to fight Keith Thurman. He says, I want Terence Crawford. Let's try to fight. Let's try to make this fight again. Right? His team like, bro, this boy already did the OODA loop on us. He did the, you know, he hit the Uno reverse on us. He put the Uno reverse card down and said, you thought. You know what I'm saying? But Errol like, nah, let's try to make this fight happen with Terence Crawford. So, of course, they're trying to make the fight happen again with Terence Crawford. Do I think that Terence Crawford wants to fight Errol Spence? I've expressed this in many videos. No. I don't believe he wants to fight Errol Spence. He doesn't care. He don't care about fighting Errol Spence. He don't think in his mind, I need to fight Errol Spence. He don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, he don't care. It's not nothing that Errol really want to fight Terence. But Terence really don't care to fight Errol. He like, I don't care about that boy. Like, that's how he feel. You know what I mean? Like, that's real talk. Like, he don't care to fight Errol Spence. The only way he fight Errol Spence is if you give him total control of everything. That's what he wants. He wants total control of everything. He want to be able to make all the decisions. He want to be able to do any and everything he can to be in control. That's the only way he'll fight Errol. He wants 22 million guaranteed. He wants to control the broadcast. He want to control everything. That's the only way he gonna fight Errol. He not gonna fight Errol Spence because, oh man, I care about my legacy. No, he don't care about that. He feel like he feel like, man, you hear him talk. He say, man, I'm a Hall of Fame fighter already. You know, I've done more in my career than Errol Spence has done in his weight class. And notice, he brings up his career. He don't bring up the current weight class they're in. Everything is my career. Not, hey man, at 147, I fought this dude, and this dude. You know what I mean? So like I say, man, I mean, it's not really that much to debunk. I got to disagree with Shannon Sharp, man. Like, that boy Terence, like, he don't care. He don't fight. He don't want to fight Errol Spence. You know what I mean? And I told y'all, I'll be shocked if he signed a contract. You know what I mean? I would definitely be shocked. And another thing I see with Terence Crawford is he don't understand why Errol Spence is beating all these people. A lot of fighters do that with Errol because he's basic. He ain't doing nothing special. You know what I mean? He's a basic fighter. And they like, man, he ain't special. How he beating these dudes? Danny Garcia thought that. Listen to Danny Garcia with how he talked before he got in the ring with Errol. Man, he basic, man. He can't. Chris Algieri. Man, this dude basic. What Errol do to him? Kell Brook. Man, ain't nothing special about you. You just basic. It's the basics. The difference between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is Errol Spence is the big fundamental. You rarely see him. You know, a flaw you can say about Errol Spence is he not really as fluent on his feet. You know what I mean? But it's because he sit on his punches a lot. You see what I'm saying? So you can make that argument. But you got like Bud Crawford, who's more of a fighter who relies on his athleticism a lot. You know, he relies on his athleticism. He's a guy that likes to, you know, he's not a technical fighter. He's not a guy that, you know, like Errol. Errol can technically, with the basics, beat the brakes off you. Bud is the type of dude that relies on his athleticism. So he could throw a punch with his chin in the air and it connect and they're going to be like, oh, and he get a highlight knockout. Whereas Errol, everything is technical. You see what I'm saying? Everything is a technical knockout. You see what I'm saying? So Errol just going to punish you, beat you down, and get his hand raised. That's it. If it go 12, it go 12. But you not finna be the same type fighter. You ain't finna be that fighter that, you know, you was. That's real talk. So, like I said, gotta pay homage and respect to Uncle Shannon and Skip, but I disagree with them boys, man. I don't. They not ducking each other. One of them is ducking the other one. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Thoughts gone.